right, shalom, shalom. The fear was so you would choose the right side, all right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. A double honor to the apostles, elders, salutations to you, Akim, that's out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. The fear was so you would choose the right side, all right? So, is a definition of fear mongering, which is basically to say to sell fear. All right, which is the mass media does that. You know, Esau's witchcraft. Uh, you know, his he does that at the highest level. All right. So it says the action of deliberately arousing public fear or alarm about a particular issue. And most of the time, when you deal with Esau, they do it to manipulate. All right, to control people, to sway people a certain way. All right. What we do is quite different. All right. 2 Corinthians 5 and 11, it says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. All right. So we know how terrible the Lord is, and therefore we persuade men. All right. What to basically, get that wrath off you, so they won't be judged. Okay. But it says, Salaki, it says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. So that's what we do. We don't sell fear. Okay, we don't use this doctrine to manipulate people to go a certain way that we want them to go. We do it to save people's lives, okay, for salvation. Because these people out here, they don't believe that there's a God that would, punish them for their evil deeds. And the thing is, they're highly mistaken, especially in the times that we live in. All right, because these are the end times. And the Lord is going to punish these people, okay? He's going to correct these people in such a way that it's going to destroy everything that they believed in, all right? Everything that they have upheld themselves, all the principles that they uphold themselves with, And most of these people are just blindly following, whatever wind of doctrine they could possibly find, all right? But we follow this because we know this to be true. All right. We know this through experience, through, the truth. This is pure truth. All right. And nobody likes it because it's boring. It's the same old thing, But this here, the holding on to this here is going to protect us. So Salakia. All right. I'll read it again, 2 Corinthians 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience. All right. So we do what we do to basically Ezekiel 3 and 17. 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right. So we're getting warning from the Most High. All right. It's because it's from his mouth. All right. Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. All right. And for you, Akim, for you brothers out there, well, for the world, shit, if you don't warn somebody, from their wicked ways, and they end up, dying from their wicked devices, that blood is on you, and that's just as simple as it gets. All right, because what we are our brother's keeper. We are not Cain. We do not murder our brothers. All right. In fact, we save them with this life, with this word of correction. All right, and that's all this is. And people despise it. People hate it. All right. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. You see? So if you warn the wicked and they continue doing evil and they die, then it's on them. All right. And so with a lot of our people, they don't want to hear this word, it's boring, it's weird, it's whatever they want to equate it to. But we know that this is living waters, man. Why? Because ultimately, it sustains you, it protects you. All right, which basically, we're going to get into that. So, Slack. Psalms 19 and 9. And these ain't in, except for the first few, aren't in any particular order. Slack. Psalms 19 and 9. And it reads, it says, the fear of the Lord is clean, all right, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahweh are true and righteous altogether. All right, and his judgments are the things that he says in his Bible, man. If he tells us not to do something, he's telling us for a reason. All right, if he's telling us not to be, allowed from homosexuality, he's telling us for a reason. If he's telling you not to commit adultery, he's telling you for a reason. All right. If he's telling you not to have eat, which is the main thing, one of the main things among our people, they love to eat abominable food. All right, pork, shrimp and lobster. Okay, if he's telling us not to eat it for a reason, for a particular reason. Okay, which we're going to find out what reason, basically. All right, simple. Psalms 19 and 9. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahweh are true and righteous altogether. All right, so his words are righteous and true, man. All right, there ain't nothing else that can, basically no other book that can measure up to this book. No other sayings that can measure up to these sayings. No proverbial sayings that measure up to this. All wisdom is from the Lord. Psalms 25 and 12, it says, what man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth. All right? And it's for those that fear the Lord. Okay? This is what's promised to you. Okay? Because you trust in his word. You fear it. You reverence his word. You won't go outside of his word. All right? So it's for you. All right? The secret of the Lord Yahweh is with them that fear him. All right? Okay, and that's why we sit up here and we talk about the main mystery, which is the kingdom of heaven and the revealment of the Son of the Most High, man, Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai. That secret belongs to us, man. It was revealed to us. The scriptures say they can't comprehend the things that's set up for the sons of God. They can't comprehend it. And that's in 2nd Ezra. All right. Let me see. The 4th chapter. I'm going to read it from my book. You're not going to see it on the screen. 2nd Ezra 4 and 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. All right. So if this word is born to them, all right, that means they can't comprehend it, man. All right. And it wasn't made for them to comprehend. Okay. So Salakia. All right. His soul shall dwell at ease. Psalms 25 and 13. And his seed shall inherit the earth. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant. All right, which we know that covenant. Okay. Proverbs 1 and 20. All right. The point being in verse 29. Okay, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and the fools hate knowledge. Right? So these people delight in, the harsh words, the harsh, sentiment towards the Lord. All right? And they hate the knowledge of the Lord. It's boring to them. All right? It's stupid to them, so to speak. All right? Verse 23, Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. All right? And that's only if you turn at his reproof. All right? And you turn and fear the Lord. All right? Will he make known his word unto us? Okay, and that's pretty much what happens. But verse 24, Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, all right, and would none of my reproof, all right, meaning correction. All right, so the world doesn't want the correction of the Lord, all right. Mainly 2/3 of the nation Israel. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right, when your fear cometh as desolation. All right, and destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. All right. So all these things, their greatest fears are going to come upon them because they didn't choose the fear of the Lord. Yet they chose something else. All right. But if you would have chose the fear of the Lord, you would have been comforted in the times of evil. Okay. And pretty much that's the gist of this lesson, Isaiah 66. And Salaki for the rambling too. So Isaiah 66 and 4. All right. I also will choose their delusions, and I will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. All right. So when these people continue to do their evils in the sight of the Lord, all right, he's gonna bring those fears upon them, man. All right. Let's see. 2nd Ezra 16 and 19. All right. It says, Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right. So the oncoming evil that's coming is going to be sent as punishments for change. All right. And why is it changing? All right. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. It says, Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. All right. So the evil that's about to come, which we try to warn you people about, all right, is set up so that you people won't do wickedness anymore. All right. So it's indeed a correction that's about to be made in the earth. All right. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right. And that's our plight. We complain about what's going on in the world, and the more we complain, all right, the more we set ourselves apart from this world, all right, the less and less we are in transgression, all right, and also in the line of his fire, in the line of wrath. We don't want to be destroyed. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 38. Let me see. Yeah. So as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. You see, O my people, and this is why we prophesy, hear my word, all right? Make you ready to thy battle. All right, what battle? All right, Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jacob's trouble. All right, that hour of temptation. Okay, this is why we prophesy. Not to sell fear, but to sell salvation. All right, O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. All right, and in those days, in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon earth. All right. And so you got to be ready to pick up and go at any given moment's notice. All right. Because there's going to be evils in the world that's going to affect people in ways that they don't expect, you know. Right. So we're supposed to make you ready to the battle, your battle. All right. That's why we persuade men. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Well, just one more precept. Second Esdras, 7th chapter, in the 19th verse. All right. And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that hath understanding above the highest. All right. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of God that is set before them. All right. So this is why people pretty much, end up, failing, because they don't, follow law, and that's why we see this whole kingdom of Esau being torn down the way it is, because he's a leader of the world. All right. In Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who is he then? So they're leading the world, but they're leading in the wrong way. All right. And so what's going to happen? They're going to lose this world. All right. They're going to lose this world. Okay. It says, Ecclesiasticus 10:8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right. And so that's the repercussion of running, a bad establishment. All right. You got to be taken out of the way. All right. And with that, I guess the God crew right there, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Salutations to you, Akim. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.